Hallo everyone, Volker hier von MSO-dlx, Microsoft Office with Deluxe Tools. I thought I'd take some 10 to 20 minutes to give you a quick start on creating custom templates, but I figured I can capture it in the given time, so I split the video in creating slide layouts and implementing the theme colors. Alright, so this is going to be the sequel on the slide layouts. We'll get started by creating a grid which shall drive our design. So we'll set up the SlideMaster accordingly and create slide layouts or adjust existing slide layouts, and we'll add drawing guides to the slide layouts. And the next episode is going to be on colors. In this tutorial, I'm covering the mechanics in PowerPoint. I'm not talking much about the artistic design decisions. It's just if you have an idea, how do you quickly implement it in PowerPoint. Alright, let's get started by pressing Ctrl N to create a new presentation. We're going to switch into the SlideMaster and get it kicked off by creating a grid. Let's have 14 rows. Let's add drawing guides, and at the bottom I want to have a margin of 1.5 centimeters. And the grid shall be in blue. Alright, here we go. Our grid prepared. And I'm going to ungroup the segments because I need to select the top two segments. That's gonna be my slide title, and these guys over here are going to become my main working area. And the bunch here I'm moving up to flush. I'm still sticking to the grid because now it's double the gap width, and this might become my slide subtitle. Now I've captured this. I'm moving to the SlideMaster and adjusting the slide title, size and position. For my main working area, the same size and position. And here we can already do some more adjustments on the footer part, and we are almost done with the SlideMaster. We want to have some drawing guides, don't we? So yeah, not bright orange, something less shiny. And let's first clear all the drawing guides in the presentation in general, and now we're going to set our drawing guides as it fits our layouts. This slide layout, I moved from the SlideMaster to the first slide layout. It's picked up position and size. That's good. But remember, we wanted to have potentially a subtitle. So that means we need a new placeholder, a text placeholder, this size and this position. We don't need additional list levels. We don't want to have bullets, and the font size should be a bit smaller. And even though I haven't set the colors yet, let's use a more recessed font color, maybe like this. And now let's check in the slide layout in whether it's working well. So Control M to add a new slide. That's my slide title on 2 lines, a bit wide of the spacing, and let's return here and say add subtitle here as a boilerplate text, and my subtitle, oh, it's all set to Germany. Let's language, let's fix that to make it all English US. So, and in this slide layout, of course, we should set a drawing guide underneath also. Okay, so as for the line spacing, I'm not going to fix that on the slide layout. Much rather, I'm going to do this on the SlideMaster. So it's going to be inherited. If I were to change it here, the umbilical cord to the SlideMaster would be cut off. And if I have to make changes, I would have to do this to each and every of the slide layouts. That's less efficient. So let's move to the SlideMaster and adjust the line spacing here. We have a font size of 44, and I'd say maybe 32 is my educated guess for a decent, yeah, I think that's pretty good for a decent line spacing here. All right, I like that. Now I want to have more paragraph formats, and again I'm going to change that, of course, on the SlideMaster. So all the other custom layouts are going to inherit. That's gonna be the 6th level, and let's move it down to the 6th level first before we start formatting it. It shall be the same font size as on the 2nd level, but the difference shall be in the bullet. And I want to have a 7th level also. So let's move this paragraph onto the 7th level, and similar to before, I'm going to adjust the paragraph formatting. I want to have a check mark as a bullet. That's great. And let's do the same over here too. 6th level. Let's move it to the 6th level, and the 7th level up to the 7th level. Good. Now, here, that's a frequent layout that I need too, and the drawing guides already indicate these placeholders neither have the correct size nor do they sit in the correct position. The slide title has been inherited from the SlideMaster. These guys need to be adjusted. So that shall be the left hand side guy, and this shall be, and I'm recycling this palette, that shall be the right hand side. And for the slide title, we no longer need this palette. Now moving back up here, size, position, size, position, and the subtitle I can safely copy from here and paste onto here. Let's double check. Control M for a new slide, and then change the slide layout. That's good, but I'm missing a few drawing guides, I notice. So drawing guides we need on the right and on the left. Good, we've got that. And you know what? I oftentimes need a triple comparison. Let's duplicate this slide layout and rename as 3 content and make it 3 content. So we have 1/3, we have the second third, and we have the, oops, misclicked, sorry. We've got the third third, returning to my triple content. Position should be alright, size and position, and now I can copy this guy. Size should be alright, but position needs to be fixed. Exactly. We're not going to prepare more layouts. You've got the mechanics, you've got some idea. Closing the palettes, get them out of the way, but let's add the missing drawing guides. Did done. Finished with that. Let's check in the slide layouts and a new slide, adjusting the slide layout to triple contents. What? Ah, yeah, all right. I was just wondering about the drawing guides, but because I duplicated the double, of course, I should get rid of the middle drawing guides. Yeah, things that happen where you have to have a vigilant eye. Oh yeah, here we have to. We forgot the drawing guide underneath the subtitle, so back to here, and I think we made it 150 and underneath. Yeah, looking good. Now, why did I care for the paragraph formatting, which I still need to copy to the other 2 slide layouts? I'm going to show you in a second why I've done that. It's simply that in placeholders you can pretty easily assign new paragraph formats by adjusting the indentation level. And you do this like we're on the first level, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth as we format it, and now on the seventh as we format it. That's not working out of the box if you insert tables or text boxes. All right, so how do you then assign paragraph formats in text boxes or tables? You can get into the XML code of the file and do the formatting there, so it's working in text boxes and tables as well as it does in placeholders. I have a video on that, but for you won't be able to do that yourself. You have to use a contractor, I guess. And now let's double check. So it's just pushing text around. It doesn't do the formatting. But if you formatted the custom layout, you can leverage the MSO-dlx tools to assign the paragraph format. I'm not convinced about the indents. That's not correct. And I assume that's an artifact because this file has never been saved. So let's save this document and retry. That's going to be number 7, and this is going to be on the 6th level, and you see it's aligning. Now it's picking up the correct formatting from the custom layout. And if you care for the font size, you just control click. So you have full control over the paragraph formatting, and that's why I've done the paragraph formatting on the SlideMaster for the paragraph formatting to be picked up in the slide layouts, which then becomes available by the deluxe tools if you have them. Did we forget anything? Let me check. We've created a grid. We've configured the SlideMaster. We did additional formatting on slide layouts, and we added the drawing guides onto the slide layouts. We are done with this part, with the slide layouts. And in the next episode, I'm going to share with you how you can quickly implement theme colors. Stay tuned. If you like it, it's taken us some 20 minutes to get a rough skeleton for the slide layouts. I think it's going to take longer without the tools. I hope you've enjoyed the show. So long, Volker from MSO-dlx, Microsoft Office with deluxe tools.